Well, for me, it's been pretty simple. I mean, I think a lot of the reason I set this up was um, sort of a set it and forget it type strategy. I think a few years ago, I sort of came up with this big master plan of what I wanted to do over the next 5 to 10 years as far as uh, investing for the long term. And so a lot of the setup on this end was all done on the front, and then it's kind of a set it and forget it. You know, we talk once a year, maybe twice a year. I don't have to do that much. I do actually get in touch with you guys now and then for the wealth formula banking part. You know, as uh, that one gets funded every few months, I pull money out of that to invest somewhere else. So um, I am in touch with you for that part. That also has been very easy. So usually when I need to pull money out of there, I just send an email, and within a day or two, it's taken care of. And then within 3 days or so, the money's back around to me. So that's been pretty simple. Right. So we all do different things with investment strategies, and um, you know, this is all for most people. I think the things that they do with you are part of a bigger overall plan. But this is a big part of the sort of the base lower level secure part of investing, because you know that nothing is 100% risk free, but this is very safe and very low in risk as far as long-term performance or long-term outlook. So I take you know, the portion of money every year and place it here, and I know it's going to be there, and I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to lose it. Again, the number one thing is it's easy. Number two, though, is it's something that you don't hear about from anyone else, right? The strategies that are set up through you guys are things that you don't get from your local life insurance guy, right? So one of my life insurance guys said, "Oh, let me take a look at it." I said, "Okay." Well, actually, wasn't even. It was a guy that works for me for Edward Jones on some stock and stuff. And he looks at it and he's like, "Oh, I can set that up for you." And it's like, "Well, okay, great. Why didn't you tell me that before?" Right? So you know, it's something that no one. I had never heard of it, and I think the brokers and the salesmen didn't want to sell it to me because their commissions aren't really that high in comparison to a lot of the other things that the products that they sell. So it's something that's not going to be offered to you in general from your local brokers. And so it was just funny to me that in the end they said, "Oh, okay, yeah, all right, well, I'll do that for you." Like, no, because you could have brought this to me if you knew about it. So if you didn't know about it, now I'm even more upset. Or if you did know about it, now I'm even more upset. You know, if you didn't know about it, well, then I'm not going to go with you because I got to go with the person that knows about it. So that's probably the best part for me. I mean, the education part of it has been good. You know, just learning about more parts of life insurance. You know, because you finish. For me, I'm a physician, so you finish residency, and everybody gets life insurance, and then you get life insurance, and then Dave Ramsey and everyone else says life insurance is awful, and it's the dumbest thing you could ever buy, and you know, it's like you get all this conflicting information. So really, the only thing you can do is educate yourself as much as possible, and not just believe whatever you hear. And that's one of the major problems we have going on in the world today, all around, is everyone believes someone that they hear, right? Instead of actually going out and researching it and finding out for themselves. So being able to get educated about it has been good, so that I could say, well, okay, they're all part right. For some people, they just need to get a certain kind of life insurance. Other people, it's very beneficial to have another kind of life insurance. So the education part has been very good for me.